In the previous video, we created two modes, a color selection mode that allows us to select colors, and then a paint mode that allows us to paint. We're going to now create a user interface to switch between these two modes. We'll begin by making a custom block for each of these modes. So the paint mode will be called paint, and we'll just drag the code in and say OK. And then the color selection mode we'll create a custom block called select color, and we'll also drag that code in to the custom block and say OK. So now we'll have a way of switching back and forth between these two modes. In order to create a user interface to switch back and forth, we'll create a variable called mode, and we're going to make some adjustments by going to control and saying when the 1 key is pressed, we'll call that the color selection mode, and we'll set the mode to select color. So now our mode, when I press the 1 key, it shifts to that. We'll duplicate this and let the 2 key be the paint mode. So I should be able to go between these two modes, or I can use the keyboard to select the number 1 key or the number 2 key to go back and forth. Now I'm going to have to make an adjustment to my paint program because I don't want it to run forever. Instead, I want it to only repeat until the mode is not paint. So if I go to operators, I can grab the equal and the not, and so I can then indicate that when the mode is not paint, we'll stop, but we'll keep repeating until the mode is not paint. And then the rest of the code works pretty much the same way as it did before. In the same fashion, with the select color mode, we again don't want it to run forever. Instead, we only want to repeat this until the mode is not not the select color mode. So once again, we'll go into operators, we'll grab the not operator, grab the equal operator, and say when the mode, repeat until the mode is not select color. So once we select one of the other mode, it will continue to run until we select the other mode, in which case it then shifts over. So now let's try this. I'm going to select the number 1 mode, which is the select color mode, and I should be able to change colors. Then to draw, I'll select the 2 mode, and now the mouse follows the sprite follows the mouse, and so I can go to this color selection mode, select a color, and then go to a paint mode to paint. There are a couple more refinements we could choose to add. For example, it might be nice to select the width of the pen. It also might be nice to have an erase mode. We'll explore these in future videos.